If Yellowstone erupts, large parts of North America become uninhabitable, not for days but for years. And what makes this dangerous is that the system beneath it is already moving beneath Yellowstone. Enough energy is stored to change life on Earth again, and scientists are watching it move. Right now, this is not a movie. This is not science fiction. This is Yellowstone, and it is awake at the surface. Yellowstone looks peaceful. Forests, lakes, geysers, wildlife. Tourists walk wooden paths. Steam rises into frozen air. Bison drift slowly across open plains. Nothing here feels dangerous, but that calm is an illusion, because beneath this landscape something enormous is moving. Yellowstone is not a mountain. It is a caldera, a collapsed scar left behind by one of the most violent events in Earth's history, 640,000 years ago. This place did not erupt. It detonated in a matter of days. A magma chamber tens of kilometers wide was emptied. The ground collapsed inward and the landscape was erased. Ash did not fall locally. It spread across the continent. Large parts of North America were buried. Rivers were poisoned. Sunlight weakened. Global temperatures dropped. Life changed. And this was not a one-time event. Yellowstone has erupted at least 3 times, each separated by hundreds of thousands of years, each one larger than almost any eruption humans have ever recorded, each one capable of altering climate across the entire planet. This land is built on layers of destruction, and the scar those eruptions left behind is still visible from space. So what is happening beneath Yellowstone today? Deep underground scientists have mapped a massive magma system. This is not a single chamber. It is a complex network, a deep reservoir of partially molten rock feeding a shallower one interacting with superheated water and gas. The system stretches beneath much of the park, and its heat powers everything above: the geysers, the boiling pools, the fumaroles, the steaming ground. But heat creates pressure, and pressure must escape every year. Yellowstone experiences thousands of earthquakes. Most are small, barely noticeable, but sometimes they swarm, dozens, even hundreds, within days. And this is where instability begins. Earthquake swarms mean movement, magma shifting, hot water relocating, gas forcing new pathways. That movement leaves fingerprints. In some regions, the ground rises by centimeters, then sinks again. Satellites track these changes with millimeter precision. The land itself expands, then contracts like a slow breath. So is Yellowstone about to erupt? Right now, the answer is no. NASA and the US Geological Survey monitor. Yellowstone continuously seismometers listen deep underground. Gas sensors track sulfur and carbon dioxide. Satellites measure every change in elevation. So far, there is no pattern that suggests an imminent supereruption, but danger does not require a supereruption, and this is the part most people misunderstand. One of the greatest threats at Yellowstone is far more sudden: hydrothermal explosions. When water becomes trapped underground and superheated by rising magma, it flashes instantly into steam. The pressure has nowhere to go. Rock is blasted apart. Craters form in seconds. Everything nearby is destroyed. No lava, no eruption, no warning. These explosions have happened before, and they will happen again. Earthquakes add another layer of risk. A strong quake could fracture rock, redirect superheated fluids, or suddenly release pressure, triggering explosions without any eruption at all. This is why parts of Yellowstone are among the most dangerous geothermal regions on Earth. So what would truly alarm scientists? Rapid ground uplift across wide areas, strong migrating earthquake swarms, sudden spikes in volcanic gas emissions. Any one of these matters together. They would indicate the system is changing fast. Right now, Yellowstone remains restless but stable. It is not erupting, it is regulating pressure, it is breathing. But Yellowstone is not extinct. It is dormant, and dormant means the clock is running. The ground beneath this park has rewritten Earth's history before. It erased landscapes, altered climate, and reshaped continents. And one day, far beyond our lifetime, it will do it again. Not suddenly, not silently, but with consequences felt across the planet. Stay curious, stay aware. This is Seismosphere,